everyone, my name is Anna and today's video is going to be a review in the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy Plus Mood Foundation. Now, I have to say, I don't know if this is a new product. I know Maybelline Fit Me has been around for a while and this foundation actually says new look, which kind of makes me wonder, is this the same foundation that the regular Fit Me? So if it is, then this is a review of the old foundation. But Maybelline recently came out with their line for the matte and poreless foundation from Fit Me, and I know that one is different. I know people said it's completely different, and I don't have that foundation because my skin is dry. So when I saw this, I got pretty excited. I was like, oh, they came out with two different ones, one for dry skin and one for oily skin. But now I'm not so sure. I don't know if this is the original one and they just decided to name it Dewy Plus Mood. I don't know. If you have tried the original, let me know if it's similar to this one or if you know if they're the same. I'm on the website and they sell the three different ones. They sell Dewy Plus Mood, they sell the regular Fit Me, and they sell the matte and poreless. But well, they don't sell it, but they talk about them, and you know how they have descriptions of them. So this comes in 16 shades, and it says Fit Me foundation has a new look for its same great hydrating formula. So that's what it makes me think. Yeah, this is the same old. Hydrates smooth skin texture and matches natural tone for a luminous, seamless finish for normal to dry skin, and it has an SPF of 18. So we're just gonna review it and see how this goes. I will show you a demo right now of me applying this. I am wearing it right now, and this is the shade, oh here it is, it's 220 Natural Beige, and you will see in the demo how well this fits me. Ha, pun intended. So yes, let's watch that demo and then we'll be right back and give you my final thoughts on this foundation. This is not a first impression, this is a review and demo because I have been wearing this for the last couple of months. Alright, so let's go and watch that right now. I have moisturized my skin and put my correcting primer. This is by Pure Minerals and it's a hydrating primer. And I'm gonna apply this with my damp beauty blender, and it doesn't come with a pump or anything, so I'm just gonna put it, oh that was a lot there. And the consistency is like, it is liquidy. It doesn't run too fast, but it is, I will say it is pretty liquidy. Okay, so I'm gonna apply it to this half of my face and we'll see how it covers. I have a scar here, so that might be a good sign of how well it covered. Usually it's hard for me to find a foundation that will cover my scar. So I don't think this one does that. So it is it looks a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it matches my neck pretty nice. So that is one side done of foundation, so I might put a little bit more in areas where I like more foundation. I'm gonna do the other side and then we'll see. Alright, so that is both sides done, and it is definitely dewy. It kind of takes it takes some time to set. It doesn't set as quick as others. I can still feel it like a little bit, especially the side, but I can still feel not sticky, but you know when you know you have foundation on, which I like when a foundation sets. But also if you have dry skin, have having a foundation that doesn't dry completely pretty fast, it can be good too. But yeah, so I have, for the most part, dry skin. I have an oily nose, so my nose is pretty oily. I rather have a foundation that is for dry skin and just ignore my nose. And sometimes I get oily in my chin, but that is it. I'm pretty dry everywhere else. I don't have terrible dry patches today, but this foundation does not emphasize dry patches whatsoever. That's why I really like it. It is definitely for dry skin. I would not recommend this for something else to dry skin because it can feel pretty, it can feel greasy, I will say, for oily skin. But for dry skin, I really like it. So this is the coverage that it did. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and then we'll talk more about this foundation. Alright, so that was me applying that foundation in my naked face, and I can say that I really like this foundation. It has been maybe an hour since I first applied it, and I will say that the only thing is that it feels like it doesn't set. Yes, it feels like I do this and I can feel it, like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel thick, but it feels like it's there. It feels like you put a heavy cream and it's still there, you know? So the reason why it doesn't bother me too much is because during the day, if you have pretty dry skin, this will help your dry skin not to get dry, because it's so moisturizing that it's there. If you don't like that feeling, if you like foundations that sets like super quickly, this might not be for you. I do like it. I like it because I have worn this to work, and at the end of the day, my skin still looks good. And this feeling is gone, obviously, by 8 hours, but it still looks good, and it doesn't look cakey or dry or anything like that. This foundation does not emphasize any dryness. I have a little bit of dryness here on my nose, and I have a dry patch right here today, and sorry, I have to look just to make sure. It doesn't emphasize any of that. The finish is pretty natural and dewy. It doesn't look like I'm wearing tons of foundation. It doesn't look absolutely flawless either, but it looks pretty natural. And I will say it's light to medium coverage. I would say it's medium. I wouldn't say it's light, because definitely I have tried other ones that are light, and so it is a medium coverage. It might be buildable, but since it has that feeling that it will be on top of your face for some time, I don't know if I would like to build it, because it can get kind of gross, I feel. I think I said in the demo that I have an oily nose and I have an oily chin. It's so weird because it's just this part right here. It's not even my T-zone, it's just my nose. So I usually will powder my nose, or I will put like a concealer in it, so in case this doesn't work covering anything, I will still get coverage at the end of the day. But I don't mind it. I don't mind. I won't say I'm a combo skin, because my skin is so dry that I cannot get away with with foundations that are for combo skin. It is better for me to do a complete look with a foundation that is targeted for dry skin, and then just take care of my nose. And if my chin is oily, I would just powder where it is. Today I did powder after I applied the foundation. I powdered with I use the Stay Matte foundation, and I use this to, and I also apply concealer, so I use this to set my concealer. I applied it on my nose and a little bit here on my chin, but I can still feel the foundation. So even if you set it, you still feel like it didn't set. The lasting power, I will say it's pretty good. I get here after 9 to 10 hours after I apply my foundation. I go to work, I come back, and I still can't see my blush. And I have tested it with different blushes, not just the good ones that actually last, and I can still see my blush. I can still see the coverage. Obviously it wears off in the areas like around my nose and things like that, and it doesn't look as flawless as in the morning, but it does last. So I will say you can get a good 6 hours of this foundation and then it starts wearing off and things like that. I also love this shade. I think it is a fantastic shade for my skin tone. It is definitely yellow based. I recently realized that most of my foundations that are my shade are pinky tones, and that was like, wow. I didn't realize that until I applied my foundation in front of a window and I saw how pink tones foundations are in the drugstore. This was amazing. It says natural beige, and usually beige means pink, so that is a tip for you, but this one isn't. This is pretty it is not absolutely yellow base, but it's pretty neutral base, and I really like how it looks like. I found mine at Walmart almost a month ago. It was a long time ago. I was actually looking for the other one, the Matte and Poreless, and I saw this and I was like, no, I'd rather grab this. So I found it on Walmart and it was very inexpensive. It was less than $5. I don't know how much those retail on a regular drugstore. I think they're a little bit more pricey, between $6 and $7 maybe. I'll try to find this. It is kind of hard to find, and I didn't realize this because when I got this, it was right there, just sitting, waiting for me to grab it. Like it had been there forever, and now it's kind of hard to find. So I tried to see if I can find this online, and if not, I will just try to, I don't know, I'll try to find it. But yeah, I would recommend this if you have dry skin and if you want an everyday foundation. This is great. It looks amazing. I really like it. If you have oily skin, if you have a combination skin, try to take care of the oily parts of your face with something else. This won't hold it. This will melt. It had happened to me, and I have to blot sometimes this area and my nose. And you will have to blot pretty quickly. Like you apply it, and within an hour you will get oily where you get oily. So yeah, I think that is it for this review. Let me know if you have tried this foundation, and if you know it's the same than the regular, let me know, so people don't go and buy this one if they already have the original one and they hated it. I don't know, I just thought I will put my review on this one since everybody's reviewing the other one. And I don't think I'm gonna try the other one. I don't know yet. I'm pretty scared because of my dry skin. But if you have dry skin and try the other one, the Matte and Poreless, let me know. So if you like it, maybe I'll try it. Alright, so that is it for today. I hope I didn't rumble too much. I probably did and repeated myself like 10 times. But yeah, I really want to put my review about this because I feel like nobody's talking about it. And it's awesome. It is awesome. I don't know if it's the same or new, but it is awesome for dry skin. So dry skin girls, get this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!